SHOMEN-UCHI-KOKYU-NAGE. This technique is useful when an opponent attacks from the front. If he wants to strike, let him. But it must be the ground, not your face, that he hits. Completely relax your right arm and concentrate on putting all of its weight on its underside. Shomen-uchi kotegaeshi. Shomen-uchi ikkyo. By leading his fingertips in the direction of his own face, you force his strength to flow that way too, and consequently make it possible for you to move his striking arm back. This is an application of Ikkyo Undo, Shomen-uchi Sudori. This reveals the bad effect of entering a technique with your face turned down. Look up and lead your opponent upward and off balance. YOKOMEN-UCHI Shiho-nage. Use the force his arm generates to throw your opponent. Instead of receiving the full force of his strength, as in this shot, direct your ki toward him and force his strength to flow to the outside. Permit him to strike to the left, then step back to the left yourself. When you step back, you must not withdraw your ki. If you continue extending ki forward, your balance will remain steady so that you can stand on one foot. This is incorrect. Foot movement. YOKOMEN-UCHI KOKYU-NAGE. 3 versions. Lead and throw him before his strike can connect with your body. YOKOMEN-UCHI KOKYU-NAGE irimi. Do not extend your arms only. This is an application of the Ikkyo Undo. Move your body till your right arm reaches your opponent's chest. You will then be completely safe from his strike. MUNE-TSUKI kotegaeshi. You may pin him from either a standing or a seating position. turning your hips slightly. Get out of his line of attack. Attempting to block the strike, only assist him in hitting you with his arm or his foot. Extend his hand first, then swing it to the rear. Using no force, extend his arm, and then simply walk forward, bringing him with you. The same tactic works with an opponent armed with a staff. MUNE-TSUKI kaiten-nage. MUNE-TSUKI ikkyo. Apply the same principles to an opponent armed with a pistol. By the time he shoots, you must be out of his line of fire. The same method against a knife. A slight twist, and you are clear. Against other methods of knife attacks. Disarm him immediately. This method will not work. This one will. The instant he thrusts, move beyond him. MUNE-TSUKI free techniques. USHIRO-TEKUBI-TORI-KOKYU-NAGE. Unless you lead him in the direction in which he wants to go, you will be unable to lift him. Kotegaeshi. Extend your arm as far as possible, and your hand will slip free easily. The same thing is true when your opponent grips your hand from behind. Retracting your hips is vitally important. Let your opponent move behind you, but immediately lead him forward again to prevent his kicking or striking you. Let him move to the front, and then throw him. Free techniques. USHIRO-HIJI-TORI. Constantly pouring forth ki, lead your opponent upward. USHIRO-KATA-TORI-KOKYU-NAGE. Movement is impossible from this posture. Step back on your left foot. Shift your weight to it, and then walk forward. Force will not get you where you want to go. Draw up all slack, and when you can move no farther, twist your hips. You will then be able to rotate to the rear. The technique is much easier if you are moving when your opponent reaches you. Free techniques. USHIRO-TORI-KOKYU-NAGE. Movement to the side is impossible from a hold as tight as this, but you can twist your arms inward and outward. Turn them outward first, and as you rotate them inward again, raise your opponent's body. This is an application of Ushiro-Tori Undo. Lean forward and throw him over you. When your opponent grips you at the elbows so that you cannot twist your arms in and out, take advantage of the bend in your arms. Bend them still further and pin his hands to your body. You then become the man in control of the situation. USHIRO-UDE-TORI-KOKYU-NAGE. Thinking of your arms as nails, bow forward, and using your hips as a crowbar, draw your arms free. You must face down. Kubi-Shime. Since raising your opponent forcibly by the elbows is difficult, first lower the elbows, then, pressing his hand to your body, bow and throw him. Should an opponent gripping you from behind have his knee in your back so that you cannot bow forward, brush his knee away with your hips and bow to the side. Katate-Tori-Kubi-Shime Sankyo. Tekubi-Kosa Undo is important to this technique. You must concentrate on putting the weight of your arms in the backs of your hands. a different method. Press his hand tightly to you. Crouch straight down. Then rise again, easily escaping from your opponent's stranglehold.